Hi everybody, it's Washington State personal injury attorney Matt Dubin, and today I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk to you about depositions. As always, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and post them and I'll try and address it while I'm online. I'm going to keep this one a little bit short, but I've gotten a lot of questions lately about depositions. What is a deposition? How does it go? And what does it mean to my case? So typically, in any lawsuit that's filed, there's going to be some depositions. We, as your attorneys, take depositions of witnesses that aren't necessarily our allies. The defendant, other witnesses that may or may not be favorable. If the defense has an expert, a medical expert, or an accident reconstructionist, or some other kind of expert, we're going to take their deposition. And the point is, we want to find out what they know, what they're going to say at trial, and we also want to pin down their testimony because they're giving that testimony in a deposition under oath. And if they try and change it later, there's going to be consequences to that. Now, the same thing goes for you. The defense lawyer gets to take a deposition of the plaintiff and the plaintiff's doctors and other witnesses that are favorable to the plaintiff. Now, for you as the plaintiff, as our client, or as the client of some other attorney, your deposition is very important. First thing to know is this is a very routine procedure. Depositions happen in just about every case, and it's nothing to be especially scared or concerned about. It's just something that happens. The number one piece of advice that we tell our clients going into a deposition is tell the truth. We wouldn't have taken your case unless the truth was good enough for you to win. And the worst thing you could do is say something in your deposition that's not true. So the number one piece of advice is tell the truth. The other thing that's really important is that you're not expected to remember every detail of something that happened sometimes 2 or 3 or more years ago. So you need to be okay with saying, I don't know, or I don't remember, if that's the truth. Now, that doesn't mean you should say, I don't know, or I don't remember to every question. If you do, that's going to be suspicious, and the reality is that's just not true. There are things you remember, but if you don't remember something, it's okay to say, I don't remember, or I don't know. You need to remember that the attorney who's taking your deposition isn't your friend, that the deposition isn't there to help you, it's to help them build a case against you. And so, while we have nothing to hide, and you should tell the truth, you need to always be alert, pay attention, and not get into a casual conversational mode or discussion with the defense attorney. They're probing you to find out what you're going to say and to pin down your testimony. And so you need to pay attention and carefully answer their questions truthfully, but only answering their questions without getting into a conversation. If you follow these rules, now let me just qualify this. If you're represented by somebody else, sit down and talk to your attorney before you go into your deposition. Let them know what your concerns are, and your attorney will go over what to expect and how to handle yourself in a deposition. If you're my client, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to sit down with me or one of my attorneys, and we're going to address all of your concerns, talk about what I've talked about in this video, and more, so that you're comfortable, you're at ease, and you know you can just go in and tell the truth and talk about what you remember, and it's going to be fine. Bottom line is, a deposition is a very routine procedure that happens in every case in litigation. It's nothing to be alarmed about. It's nothing to be scared of. And if you follow these simple guidelines and follow the advice of your attorney, it's going to go fine. So that's a deposition. I appreciate you paying attention today. And if you've got any questions or you've got any other videos that you'd like me to make in the future, please send us a message on our Facebook page, and I'd be happy to shoot some more videos and address your concerns. Thanks, and thanks Dave Arenberg for joining us on this video. See y'all soon. Bye.